Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 16, Week 6, Day 2. So today, of course, we got ourselves the faction event for, we also got a pet we gotta go do. But we have the faction event for Mirrored Halls, not to be confused with the faction event for Mirrored Halls that we have this Friday. So we have two this week, first time ever where we had two on the exact same event week. Today is just, standard Mirrored Halls. However, this Friday we will be getting a new troop for Mirrored Halls as well as a deep delve for it. So, of course, both of those do not occur right now, but that'll be this Friday. But we do have the event twice over, though the one on Friday will be slightly different, but the same teams, same everything, other than the layout, I guess. And we'll have a new troop that you'll just never use. But another star for Glacial Peaks, if nothing else. Another one to bolster it up. I believe it reaches 28 star as of this Friday, 27 star right now. Though we have it at 26 because there's no point in getting any higher at the moment, since it's kind of bottlenecked on deeds, as is pretty much every kingdom in the game. Anyways, where should we start? Let's go with the invasion event. Invasion event's pretty chill this week. All we have to do is just basically spam Bestial Fae until you win. That is all you have to do. Ideally, get more than one copy of them. To do this, you'd have to buy, I believe, tier 4 and not ascend it. Or, still ascend it, but don't ascend it. Don't ascend your extra copies. When I say don't ascend it, obviously still ascend it. But don't ascend your extra copies so you can run 2, and that's all you really need. 2 of them, 3 of them. Even just 3 of them with a leprechaun, that's fine. We're doing wand here, of course, just for a little bit of coloration. Or, to cover all the colors. But anyways, guys, hello, everyone. Hello, Lesta. Hello, Sani. Hello, yeah. Hello, Genki. Hello, Chad. Hello, Isabel. Hello, yeah. Hello, that's hello, too. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Lesta. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's go get our explosion. Get everything rolling. We don't have the other poke, so we'll just leave that there and take our win. Loading? What's with the loading screen? A little loading screen in there. Should be able to get a Valraven or 2 here. Hopefully right here. We did not. Of course, Valraven Tower. Obviously no actual Valravens. They act the same way. Oh, yeah, we need to go grab that one pet. I almost forgot. I literally said that at the beginning of the stream so I wouldn't forget, and then it's like, oh, I already forgot. Wonderful. Hello, Supernova. Welcome, welcome. I already forgot about the pet. You know what? Before I forget again, let me go take it right now before we continue Invasion. We'll be back Invasion. Oh, we have plenty of time. It's like half an hour on the thingy. You know what? We'll just finish Invasion first. Because I know if I stop doing Invasion now, we'll forget to do the battles by the end, which doesn't matter. We can just do it the next day, of course. Alright, throw the explosion. That's a low-key Colia. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's go get our mana going. Get our pokety poke. Poke 1, poke 2. See if we can get our mana in there. And as a match. And this is probably our final battle unless we get a Valraven immediately. Very unlikely. Yeah, we'll wand first. Just to keep the leprechaun. Oh gosh, of course you'd completely miss. I was gonna say to keep our leprechaun for when we need it again, but not if we miss that hard. There's a little logic there. Welcome, welcome. Alright, there we go. Well, that was some pretty easy evasion. Honestly, the entire invasion this week's pretty easy. We have 3 troops to choose from, though of course you have to at least use one of the Fae. Or, the new giant fake guy. However, he has a lot of damage. He has not only natural double magic for the event, but he also has 20% extra stats this week. So technically he has 120% extra stats. Even more, 140% extra stats in a sense, because that 20% gets doubled from the 2 times magic. So he has 140% more magic than he normally would, and 20% more all stats than he normally would. Which is very strong. Anyways, yeah, let's go clear through the pet real quick. I need more copies of this thing, and someone in our guild activated this, so great to see. We have 3 fake cards we can use against towers. Yeah, you have the green yellow guy that has armor tier, the yellow blue, I want to say, that creates more blue, and then of course the Fey giant that you have to use at least one of. Or there's something Fey, whatever he's called. The event troop for the week. We have to use at least 1 copy of him. So we won with 2 copies of him. You don't get penalized for using more than 1, but you do need to have at least 1 for the double points. It's not like something like Bounty Hunter where you're actually punished for using multiple of the same. But invasion, raid, stuff like that, you just have to use the one and you get the full double. And using multiple does not penalize you or benefit you. It feels weird not having Guild War today. That's the only thing that's weird about Guild War weeks. Is after a Guild War week, it's like, oh, when's the next Guild War? And it's like, oh. Like, you get into, like, that motion of doing Guild War every day. And then it stops for, like, 3 weeks, and it's like, oh, yeah, there's no Guild War now. So, hello, Big Four. Welcome, welcome. You go with Shield versus Skia, Rowain, Siegebreaker, and Leprechaun for Invasion. Oh, yeah, did I not set up a Rowain build? Yeah, if we have access to Rowain, I should probably just go Rowain. Because it's what, blue, yellow? So yeah, we'd have access to, yeah, we'd have access to the full Rowain team. Did I not mention it for the video? I guess I forgot at the time. But yeah, you'd want to run Hero Weapon. I'm probably just going to run Black Manacle. Or Skia Shield is nice. But I'm probably just going to run Black Manacle, Rowain, Mirage Queen, and then, I don't know, what do we have for Empower, though? Because we can't run Leprechaun. Oh, never mind. You said for Invasion. Yeah, I guess you can run a Rowain build for Invasion, can't you? That's not going to one-shot at the higher range, though. No need for double magic. Invasion's already easy, yeah. Invasion's honestly probably one of the easier weekly modes. But it's mostly because all the towers are weak to it. Like something like Raids, only one troop is weak to your main effect. But in something like Invasion, every single enemy is weak to the big buff effect you have. Plus you have double magic and everything else on top of it. It's just really, really strong. Also, why did I do that? Also gotta be careful. What battle are we doing right now? Oh, no, we can still lose. I mean, we're still allowed to lose, I mean. But we're in a game mode for a second where it's like, oh no, we can't lose, but this is just pet battles. You can lose these as much as you want with no penalty. Oh, I forgot to do the magic buff. I wasn't even paying attention to that fight. There we go. Hey. Getting some progress. Actually, we are a mile away from maxing this thing. Oh, you know why? Isn't this associated to that newer kingdom? I think this is associated to, oh gosh, what's that place called? Not Nexus. That one War Gear place. Volpacia. I think that one's associated to Volpacia. That's probably why I barely have it upgraded at all. Must be a Volpacia troop. So we're starting to stack some XP boosters. Not sure if we're using any tonight, but we definitely need to tomorrow. When we have a way shorter event, because the Tuesday event takes quite a while. Anyways, so we finished out the pet. Good. Still have 22 more minutes, but it's all completed. Let's go now into, I guess, dungeon? Wait, did we take out daily adventure board yet? Let's see. We did not. Oh, because there's nothing here. That's why we didn't. Campaign's been done since yesterday, automatically. Faction event, we'll save you for last. It's going to take a while. Invasion, we just did. Yeah, let's go do dungeon then. Top 3? Top 3? Top 3? Oh, top 3! Honestly, we've been getting really lucky on this lately. We've been getting a way higher rate of top 3s recently. Okay, let me go hand out a code. We got top 3. This will be the first of 2. We'll have the other one in a little bit. Oh, so I'm starting to run out of codes. Wait, hold up. I'm looking at how many codes I have left. We might need to slow down on codes a bit. I might need to start going back to 1 per night for a little while. Because we're actually starting to burn through our codes a little too quickly right now. I've been handing out like slightly more because of how many she's been just giving us. However, this month for some reason I seem to be doing a little bit more or something. I guess because we're handing out some for that Vault weekend, plus our birthday. Yeah, I need to slow down. We're just gonna run out soon. We're already halfway through the month and I'm already done with more than half the codes. So gotta slow down a little, and then we'll still do 2 tonight though. But I might need to start doing 1 per night so we can still have multiple for some holidays coming up, like Thanksgiving around the corner. I said hello, Crimson Fury! Welcome, welcome. And as Isabel mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. And use the, I didn't mention the code thingy, but use the code on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. And just gotta paste the random numbers and letters. And Isabel posted the link, or you can go to gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Hello, Defiant! Welcome, welcome. Also, tomorrow we will be starting a very long series of streaming on this channel. There's a new event for Thingy that comes out tomorrow, and we are going to be playing it a lot. At least for the first week, or maybe first month or so. Because I've been really hyped for it for a while. I've never actually gotten to play the game mode in the game before. So we'll be starting that journey tomorrow. And that's going to be pure chaos initially. But at least we get to see the whole experience from start. Because the other thing that we were doing, we kind of cut a bunch, but most of it we'll just be doing on stream. So we will get the full journey in there. Let's not misclick this. Has anyone actually done that yet? Have any of you guys misclicked on the... when you had a perfect on dungeon, and then accidentally misclicked before you've taken all the rooms? I haven't done that yet, but that would be so bad. Because it doesn't actually count it as a perfect until you take the 3. Yes, the game mode and the game thingy of the game thing. Yes. I'm not sure how to describe it. Because it is just pure chaos. What do we need? Get our Zolgoth down. You haven't done that yet? I'm pretty sure most people haven't, but it'd be such a horrible misclick. Oh, there we go, look at that, 120 Dragonite. And now that we already got our Dragonite, we can go click these. Oh, we didn't get a perfect. Oh, we didn't get a perfect. Hey, there it is. That's why you click them. 20 free emeralds. I'm not sure why it says 10 emeralds here. Didn't it just say 20? Oh, whatever it gave us. Maybe it was 10. Anyways. Let's see. Hello, Jamie. Welcome. Let's see. Do we need that? We did that. We're going pretty well on these then. We did Trials, of course, yesterday. And honestly, Trials was not that bad. The Trials team looks horrible. But Borealis is actually... I think I underestimated Borealis a little. It is still triple damage with a... It's triple skull damage with 65% skull reduction. That goes a long way. I know it's like never really used in the current state of the game just because of better options. Most notably Web Spinner. But that still goes a long way. And it was pretty much the whole carry. Anyways, are we already at faction? Wow, has all events today gone that quick? Yeah, we're already at faction assault. Unless I'm forgetting something. Wow, that was super quick. Alright, oh yeah, team. Let me go grab team. I'm not sure if I want to run Rowan build. What did I even mention on the Monday video? I mentioned, I mentioned a, you know what, I kind of do want to go down this route. You know what, yeah, we'll run this. Why not? Because we don't have, like, Leprechaun or anything. So you know what, we'll run the new Daughter of Ice. Might as well run her every single day if there's a relevant mode for her. Kind of test it out a little. The only problem in this team is she semi-blocks mana in this context. At least in the earlier fights. Later on, that wouldn't really be a thing. But this is actually going to have a higher kill range than Rowan, I believe. Because we have 2 full AoEs, one of which can pretty easily land an extra turn. We shouldn't really need to worry about it. And ideally, she'll create an hourglass like every single turn, and we'll just be good to go. So we can do that, boom, and then if that's not killed, we do it again. And if that's not killed, we just go for cycle more mana. The only problem with this team is we are really dependent on brown and yellow on this starting board. As long as we get that, we're just good to go. And look, even though he revived, we just immediately have a way to kill him. Which is one really nice thing about this team. Because as long as it gets that hourglass gem created on one of the 2 turns, which is 2 50% chances, which is decently high. But if we get one of the 2 50% chances, we're just good to go from there. Like right there, boom, take the extra turn, right into Dawnbringer. And if that's not enough, well, we have all of our mana accumulation again. You just cast her again, you just cast Bork again, and then you have both of them again. And then you double cast twice, or technically 4 times, depending on how you look at it. Like 2 full cycles, basically, within 2 turns. After the first Bork. Because it goes Bork, then ideally an Hourglass here. Otherwise, you cast her, go for an Hourglass, go for Dawnbringer, rinse, repeat, and just keep cycling mana until they're dead. Unfortunately, Dawnbringer does end our turn, guaranteed. Actually, that's not true. Doesn't Dawnbringer have a 1 destroy on yellow? Wait, I didn't even think about that. Dawnbringer destroys 1 random yellow gem. That has never been more relevant, ever. Wait, that's actually really good. Because you know what counts as 1 random yellow gem? Hourglass gem. Obviously, that's not guaranteed it would hit an hourglass. But, that's interesting interaction. I don't think we've actually had that interaction yet, but it is an interesting possibility off of it. It actually can extra turn still, even though it's not really known as an extra turn weapon. Because as long as the 1 yellow destroy hits an hourglass, that is an extra turn. Who's Rowan? Oh no, I always call it Rowan. How else do you pronounce it? Rowani? Like, I can't think of any other way that you would pronounce it other than Rowan or Rowani. But I'm pretty sure both of those are wrong. Rowan? Where's the 3rd syllable? But then again, I guess the way I normally do it doesn't have a 3rd syllable either. Hello, Haley! Welcome, welcome. Annie, Anne, Rowan, Rowani. Wait, is it Rowani? Rowan? Rowani? Rowani? How are we getting a single syllable out of the second half? That's the thing I don't understand with that pronunciation. Like with Rowan, I can see it being 1 syllable. But how does Rowani, the Ani, become 1 syllable? That's just Rowan. In which case, why not Rowan? Not Rowani, Rowani? But they're both the same thing. Wait, what's the difference between Rowani and Rowani? So hello, Jamie, if I dare say hi. Welcome, welcome. Did I work at Starbucks? Is that a they always get the name wrong joke? Actually, you know what is really weird with my name? I'm not sure if it's how I pronounce it. But people always get my name wrong when I say it. I guess I just pronounce it extremely incorrectly because normally I go by Tacit and not by my actual name. But the amount of times people think my name starts with J instead of G is so absurdly high. Yeah, it's such a common name that I have no clue, even if they think I'm pronouncing it weirdly, how they could think it's a J. Unless I said it in Spanish. In which case I could see how they think it's a J. Let's see, I'll take the yellow over. You don't even know my real name? We've said it in the past. At some point. Her real name is Gasset. Okay, we'll throw a Dawnbringer there. That's what's in the box. That's its real name. To some degree, that's not untrue, because it did have a shipping label inside. And that shipping label would have had my real name on it. So you are not wrong to say that my real name is in the box. That wasn't the only thing in the box, though. But my real name being in the box is technically a thing. Because it had, like, the receipt thingy or whatever the shipping label thingy is, whatever it is. Lester, no. It wasn't anything like that. Hello, Maximius. Welcome, welcome. You know what? We probably will have enough time to stream to go run an XP booster. I'm not sure why. All the events are going so quick today. I guess because, honestly, the teams that we have available for everything this week is so good. Like, we have, like, one of the best mana accumulators we've gotten since Leprechaun to use all week for, like, every mode. The Invasion Troop, not only is Invasion generally one of the easier modes, but the Invasion Troop itself is also just decent with 20% extra stats and everything. And, yeah, a lot of event modes this week just really easy compared to normal. The only one that's kind of hard is the trial, but we already finished the trial, so we don't need to worry about that now. It was only a one-day thing. When you were momentarily gone, it was the grammar talk with Tacit. Oh yeah, we had the grammar talk. It didn't go over well. It never goes over well. We were discussing the intricacies of Rowani. Hello, Timmy! Welcome, welcome. Oh, what are we doing here? I'll grab the hourglass in the corner. Oh, he's gonna revive. You know, I'm gonna destroy him with skulls so we can end Dawnbringer it down. I love the flexibility of this thing. Gosh, I can't remember her name. The Daughter of Time, that is. Yeah, Daughter of Time is a fun troop. And she's never gonna fall off the meta. Like, even if they add an hourglass counter, I don't see how she's ever going to be not meta. She just covers too much ground. What do I think of two factions in the same week? I don't mind it. If anything, it's easier on my part, since I don't need to do more teams. I think I might still cover a video for it on Friday. I'm not sure. Because the only dilemma with that now is, should I even cover a video for it? Because it's literally the exact same teams I mentioned on Monday. I guess we're still talking about some new things, like the Deep Delve layout we'll be talking about. As well as summarizing it within a 5-minute video instead of like a 25-minute video. But otherwise, the teams are going to be the exact same unless they just build different teams. I guess I could build a lower rarity version of each. Like one that doesn't use Dawnbringer for this. But all that we'll do is just switch out hero for, like, anything. Like, put, like, Blue Orb there or something. Though we could definitely do a low rarity one of the higher level one. Because I think the high level one actually made pretty difficult to make. Oh, we actually got one for the golden pet. Interesting. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten a golden offer. Wait. Is it possible to get all the old gold pets through this? I didn't even think about that. This is the first time ever I've had a gold pet offer. Have you guys seen a gold pet offer too for like one you don't have? Because I didn't even realize it. Yeah, you can actually get the discontinued quote-unquote gold pets from this. Interesting. So they are possible to get now. This is the first way I think they've ever been possible to get the gold pets that you might be missing. For like $2, you could just get it. Interesting. Of course, we already have them all, so it's pointless for us. But yeah, for $2 each, you can get all the old ones. If you don't have them, and you do want them. Interesting. Anyways, let's go. Oh, no, not Underspire. We'll be seeing you soon, Underspire. Not quite yet. Let's go keep doing faction. Yeah, that's pretty interesting info then. Because I didn't know that. But yeah, apparently even the golden pets. Which means every old pet you'd be able to get that way then. Might get a little pricey if you're missing a ton though. Because if you're missing like 40 of them, that's like $80 to go get all old pets. But it's at least possible if you want to for completion's sake. But they are just cosmetic, so it's not too big a deal to have them. But it is possible now to have them all. It would take a while to see that many offers though. Yeah, that was the first time we've even seen a gold one. And we have like 2/3 of all pets max. People say your name incorrectly with a J, but you pronounce it with a G. Oh no, it's not Jeff. Or Geoff. Actually, someone in chat already mentioned it. I don't think anyone even noticed. You made it to 100 shiny keys? Nice. Oh yeah, I think I might be at 100 shiny keys too now that I think about it. Because we're right about to hit that. And it makes sense because we're in the same guild. Oh, why'd I do it that way? We could have already won. Whoops. Forgot to cast the other one first. I will take the skull poke. When do we get a Tacit achievement? What would it be? I have no clue. But yeah, let me go check, because I should have about 100 shiny keys as well. I'm kind of hoarding them until we get a good troop. They keep not adding good shiny troops, so I've been perpetually not using them. Alright, yeah, I would be at 100 shiny keys exactly this week, because I haven't claimed any of them yet. So if I was to go claim all of them, we'd have exactly 100 on the dot. Though I need to get all the way over there first. Wait, how do you already have it then? I guess I used my keys on a different week than you. I already got some extra from something. Because I will have exactly 100 when the guild finishes the final objective on like Friday or Saturday. I will have 100 shiny keys on the dot. Which is about enough to get 2 guaranteed level... Well, maybe not guaranteed, but very high chance. For 2 level 2 troops. Or, you know, shiny level 2. You never used a single key? Oh, okay. Wait, not a single key at all? Because I've only ever used it, I think, on the first week. Okay, so that would make sense while I'm exactly 7 below. Alright, never mind. That would make a lot of sense. Because I only use, I think, like 7-ish on 1 week. So yeah, that would make sense then. Because the only one I ever upgraded was that one dragon. Just so we can get shiny level 2. Is the only thing we've currently shiny level 2'd on. There's actually an achievement for getting 5 level shiny 2s. Which we're not going to have for a very long time at this rate. We easily could if we used every shiny key we have right now. But I'm deliberately not, just for the, just to hoard them for better options. Oh, him gaining Submerge is really annoying. I have no counterplay to that. Worst part is, even though this is only hitting 1 target... oh, wait, never mind. Wait, when did Submerge drop? Oh, yeah! I keep forgetting. Mechanist has Dispel on extra turn. It's one of the other reasons why we're even running Mech, other than the fact that Bork needs it. But one of the great synergies about Bork, Daughter of Time into Mech Hero with anything, is that you also have Dispel, so you could run any AoE and not need to worry about it. Because you'll just dispel any Submerge that you have without needing the Curse or anything. Biggest issue with this team is we have no freeze counter. But otherwise, we're good to go. We'll try for an extra turn here. We did not land the extra turn, so we shall try again. We did not land an extra turn, so we shall try again. We did not land the extra turn. Somewhere in there is an extra turn. Go, extra turn. Oh, still no extra turn. Still no extra turn. Gosh, how hard is it to land an extra turn off of not Hourglass? There we go, finally. And that's match. Oh yeah, I didn't bother checking the Game Award things. I'm still really curious if Tears of the Kingdom will win Game of the Year. I feel like it will. What's its main contender? Babylon 3 or whatever that thing was called? Never played it. Though some people did suggest that we try playing it. I have no clue what it is. But yeah, Dave the Diver is up for 2023 Best Independent Game. It's definitely going to win. Unless there was some kind of absurdly good independent game released this year that I can't think of, that for whatever reason I didn't bother playing, then Dave the Diver is going to win hands down. Like, what's it competing with? What is there for it to compete with? That game was insanely good. Like, honestly, it was one of the best few games of the year. Like, indie or otherwise. Oh, we'll take that one over. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, that thing. What did I say? I guess I said something completely different. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I didn't bother checking all the nomination things. I'll need to check it later. I don't know, I never really understood the hype with Breath of the Wild, and even after playing it, I still don't understand what the hype was with Breath of the Wild, other than that Revali's a great character. However, I see the appeal of Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like Breath of the Wild was overhyped, but Tears of the Kingdom would actually, you know, correctly hyped. Which would be weird if Breath of the Wild wins, but Tears of the Kingdom doesn't. I guess Tears of the Kingdom is definitely a better game than Breath of the Wild. Interesting. Every single thing on that indie game list, except for Dave the Diver, I have not even heard as existing. I've heard of a couple different indie games this year. Though aside from Dave the Diver on that list, I have not heard of a single one on that list. That's one problem with indie games. They have, like, no advertising budget. Oh, why'd I do that? We already had the win condition. Tears of the Kingdom should win just because you could build wacky machines to cakewalk the game. Yeah, the meta for Tears of the Kingdom was very broken. They kind of just let you do whatever. I think one of the interesting things about Tears of the Kingdom, it was a puzzle game that essentially had no wrong answers. Like, the distance of the correct answer is how far your creativity could go, basically. Like, there was technically a right way to do it, but there were so many alternative paths. Like, there was at least 5 alternative answers for any question the game ever posed. It was pretty flexible game design. How did Gems of War do in the Game Awards when it came out? Not even on the radar. Actually, Gems of War had a very low population its very first year. Mostly because it was before a lot of updates that gave Gems of War its identity. Because at that point, we didn't even have, like, traits or anything. Like, we're talking way back. Like, the player-based numbers, when it first came out, was probably, like, a tenth of what it is now. Like, concurrent players when Gems of War came out was, like, 300 to 500. At least on Steam. Obviously on other platforms could be higher. There's always had a pretty heavy mobile player base, of course. But no, Gems of War didn't really take off until its like second or third year. As far as like, you know, like it finding its identity and everything else. As far as game structure and everything. Like the first year almost felt like a beta. It kind of like what they did with Puzzle Quest 3. Like, the whole first year of the game basically just felt like a beta, even though it was fully launched. And Gems of War is pretty similar. Like, it was a coherent, finished game, but compared to what it is today, it's basically the beta the first year and a half. Actually, didn't someone say earlier, I didn't even bother looking into that. Didn't someone say they were going to make a movie with Legend of Zelda? Have they even bothered doing that yet? Because that's going to work so well. Like, that is a really good franchise for a live-action movie. Game of the year was Alan Wake 2, never heard of it. Baldur's Gate 3, have heard of it, but have no clue what it is. Marvel Spider-Man 2, I don't understand that fascination with Spider-Man. Resident Evil 4, never played any of them. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Is that game even popular? I don't understand, like, some of the mainline Mario games at all. Mario Odyssey, like, that one I can get. But something like Mario Wonder, I am confused. Well, the game, I guess, is supposed to kind of be like that, but, you know, even more so. It's just such a weird platforming game. I don't know, I guess I'm just not a big fan of the platform genre in that sense. Like, I'm not against platforming games, but that type of platforming game does not appeal to me at all. Like, not even remotely. But then you compare it to something like, let's say, Hollow Knight. Like, that's a really good platformer. And they're both technically the same genre, in a sense. 2D, you know, just 2D platformer. I guess one is more of a Metroidvania, and the other one's a side-scroller kind of thing. It's still relatively similar. What was the other one? I was reading that list and not sure where it went. Also, hello, Bill. Welcome, welcome. Tears of the Kingdom, of course. Gollum 2, The Dark World. Interesting that I only know 2 of those games on that whole list. It's kind of funny because they're both Nintendo games. Let's see. We'll take that one over. I've only played one of those games even this year. Of everything nominated for Game of the Year. Hollow Knight's on your wish list. Yeah, we finally got around to it. It was on my back burner for a while. And then Genki played it, and then I figured I'd get around to it. Actually, that reminds me. I never did watch Genki's playthrough. I didn't want to watch it before I finished the game. And I never got around to watching. I should go watch it at some point. Leave it on in the background. Hello, Abak. Welcome, welcome. Actually, I still technically didn't finish the game. I only got the bad ending. Well, that and some ending for the DLC side thingy that had a really hard fight. I'm not sure what ending that is, but it was some kind of ending. So I've only gotten 2 out of however many endings it has. And I know for sure there's at least one more, if not multiple. Probably like the true ending and the even truer ending. So after we finish out all the battles here, we'll hand out the second code. Also, I really hate this Emerge perk. Even though we have a counter to it on our team, it is still so annoying to deal with. Did we not get the happy ending yet? Wonder was good, but it feels more like a beta for Mario Maker 3. Mario Maker 3 would be interesting. If they do make Mario Maker 3, though, they need to fix their online service. Because one of the most disappointing things about Mario Maker 2 was they made a big deal about multiplayer, and it was the biggest lag fest I think I've ever seen in the game. I have never seen a multiplayer function that has more lag than Mario Maker's 2 multiplayer. Especially on launch. And even after fixes, it's still pretty laggy to this day. Not as laggy as it was at launch, but it's still very laggy. Like, way beyond what is playable. Like, it is laggy enough that it is not playable in anything but local. But I never did end up getting into Mario Maker 2 that much. Aside from the multiplayer issue, I don't know, just sandbox games like that generally don't hook me. I figured I'd give it a try, because what if it did? But, I don't know. Generally, just sandbox games can't really hook me in as well. It gives too much freedom. Decision paralysis. Yeah, Mario 35 was good. Oh, I had a lot of fun with Mario 35, and then they discontinued it. As well as Pac-Man 99, and then they discontinued it. And probably all the other 99s, and then they discontinued it. I don't think they'll ever kill the Tetris one. That's like their main 99. Honestly, I feel like the best thing Nintendo could ever do if they did want to make a Battle Royale is make a 3D platformer Mario game in the style of Fall Guys or something similar. And they just have an infinite money printer. Basically make Fall Guys, but Nintendo. Because Mario 35 was really good. Honestly, out of any of the Battle Royale games they made, I feel like that was the most balanced one they did. As well as the easiest one to get into. Because Pac-Man 99 and Tetris 99, there's a lot of pattern like recognition and stuff like that you constantly have to do. That's a lot more annoying to do than just like platforming. Like, the skill floor is way higher. And the skill ceiling, probably. For something like that. So it's a lot harder to, you know, get people into it. Or something like Mario 35 was really straightforward. Just run right and jump. At its most basic level. Obviously, there was way more than that you needed to do. At the most basic level, it was just move right and jump. Very straightforward. Your favorite Mario game was Donkey Kong Arcade? I used to play those a lot in arcades. I probably sunk at least like 50 bucks into that. Over the many, almost like decade. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Though, I gotta say, out of any arcade game, Dig Dug was probably my favorite. Do any of you guys remember that? I think it was called Dig Dug, right? Where you basically had the like air pump thingy and you like dug through the ground and you had to get like all those little objective thingies. And try to squash them with the apples and everything. That was really good. Out of any, like, arcade table counter thing, whatever you call that, that was definitely my favorite. Pac-Man was pretty high up there, too. But, and Galaga was decent, a few others like that. But my absolute favorite was definitely Dig Dug. We didn't get anything there. I'm surprised they didn't make a Dig Dug 99 Battle Royale. I'm not sure. Who owns the right of Dig Dug? I don't think Nintendo does. Someone does. Let's see. Because that would be a fun Battle Royale. A Dig Dug Battle Royale. Anyways, let me go ahead and add a code, and then I guess we're going doing some Underspire. You know what? We'll throw down some extra lantern. Why not? I mean, not lantern, I mean torch. Alright, before we do, let me go give you guys a code. This will be the final code for this stream. Also, we are going to need to cut back down to 1 per day, so we have enough to give some extra for Thanksgiving and everything. Yeah, Namco sounds correct. But there you guys go. There's the other code. Oh yeah, we're running pure Saphirax. I ran a nice diverse team of basically just all Saphirax. I didn't show this for the video because it requires 2 to 3 Saphirax. Technically 3. But we have 3, so we're rolling with it. Actually, we have 6. So I could run this team twice over. This is one of the ones we went way too many copies on. From how unlucky we got. We got a 24 and a 26. Actually, one arcade game I remember was actually pretty decent. Was something based on Star Wars. And you basically had this gigantic rod, this gigantic screen in front of you. I think it was like $1 to play each time. But it was like this very widescreen view. Oh, we found a dead end already. Oh, wait. That's weird. Hold up. I know, I'm very confused where our pathing is because that was our highest level. But anyways, You basically use the stick to control like a gigantic lightsaber. And it was so much fun. They could also had one that had like some of those racing sections when you're on like that little buggy thing from the movie. Can't remember what that's called. Oh, this is pretty solid. Though my favorite one to farm for actual tickets, if you were looking to win stuff, was those timing machines. Especially when they're not rigged. When they're rigged, you can tell very easily. But whenever one of those timing machine thingies, like the Wheel of Fortune one, or any of them where you have to make the light stop at a certain point, any of them that aren't rigged, you can get so many points off of. Though you can tell within a few plays if it's rigged or not, though. Also, what on earth is this pathing? Speaking of rigged, why is our Underspire rigged? One of the few rare circumstances where Underspire's highest level path is not correct. Is that how I won that TV? No, the TV was actually won off of, you know those machines where you put a coin in, and then it makes a bunch of other coins fall? So you put a quarter in, and then it makes a bunch of other coins fall down. There was a place that, if you got membership there, you get double points. And in every single one of those coin machines, they would have one or even multiple coins that was worth like 1 billion coins. Like, let's say like 5,000, whereas like a normal coin might have been like 10 or something. And if you got that big gigantic coin all the way down, you would just get an absurd amount of points. But it would take like, you know, like tens of dollars to fully get it down. However, what you would do though, is simply go check every single machine throughout the day. So, you know, if you're going around the boardwalk at the Jersey Shore, you would check the same place like 5 times throughout the day, or at least a couple times throughout the day, and see, you know, which ones are the furthest down. Then just go to those machines that are the furthest down of people who just gave up, and then you just get 1 billion points for pretty cheap, just a couple bucks each time. So you could farm a lot of points that way. Yeah, that was fun. I'm not sure of any arcades that have a premise like that these days, because it's very exploitable. Like, they still ultimately make money, but whoever's the lucky people to finally get it down, like, they just get so many points. Yeah, that's where that one TV came from. The very nostalgic one. I'm not even sure if it still works. It's still over in the other room. I haven't checked it in a while. It is still there. It's actually the same one I used on all my GameCube games back in the day. Back in like 2001 to 2007? Around then? Somewhere around then. I found the door. After like 1,000 dead ends. You have no problem for the code, enjoy. Pong was the greatest. Why do I not remember that one? I know what that is. Why do I not remember what that is? I know what it is, but also forget what it is. Like, the second I see it for half a second, I'll be like, oh, that one. But at this exact moment in time, I can't think of what that is for some reason. Oh, the first video game console. Yeah, that sounds so familiar. Okay, we have this and then that. Oh no, do we want a little bit of this or a little bit of that? Down has the potential to find an extra dead end room, but up is more likely to be correct. Oh, is Pong the 2 thing with the thing? Great description. There's like 2... Wait, am I thinking of that? Yeah, it's like the little ball and then the 2 side thingies. Paddles, whatever you'd call it. And it keeps going side to side. My descriptions of things are perfect. The thing that hits the thing into the thing. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one. I will take that over. Yeah, 2 lines and a square ball. You found a mythic dead end? Ooh, nice. You got 3 tokens of Nisha from it. Whoa. That's some hefty loot. I found 2 legends and got nothing good. Oh, wow. 3 Nishas from a mythic ender? I have not seen a single mythic one yet. I've seen 2 legends, no mythic, though. Oh, so why is this battle going so horribly? At least he drops Submerge. But if he recasts, he's going to gain Submerge again. I would love if this team covered more mana. Ah, he's about to cast again. That's kind of annoying. We do kill him off a skull. And since he drops Submerge, we can also kill him with this. You wish they would revamp Guild Wars? They might at some point. Eventually. You had the same pull on Mythic? 3 Nisha tokens? Really? Nice. Hopefully we get something good from our first Mythic. Have any of you guys gotten a new Legendary yet? Because I still have none, somehow. Alright, that one's double dead end. We might come back for it at some point, but not right now. You got one? Nice. Yeah, we will at some point, eventually. More so a matter of when than if. At some point we'll get it. Hopefully rather sooner than later. Because the sooner we get them, the more Kingdom Stars we get, which is nice. Because that's the only problem with them. They do lock behind them Kingdom Stars. There's no alternative way to get it. No, it was a merchant. Well, I guess we're going down. You know what? Sunk cost fallacy. We're already over here. Let's go take the double dead end. In case it isn't a double dead end. Worst comes to worst. One of those double dead ends is probably loot. I know. The most threatening one didn't die. The only one that's threatening on the entire team is the one that didn't die. Wonderful. Because he has resummon and skull spam. Yep, double dead end. Well, I guess I'll take them. I got a tier 2 over there, a tier 3 over there. Yeah, I guess we'll start taking them. Let's go just take a tier 3 right now. Then tomorrow we can start taking them as well. Alright, what do we need here? We'll take that, get over mana, take our yellow, take another yellow. Your guild won 5 of the 6 days, ended up getting sent down to bracket 2. Yeah, it's pretty competitive up there in higher brackets. Though, to some degree, that's kind of good if you were in like an overall lower bracket. But when you're that high up, you do kind of want to stay high up so you can have a chance at first place. Alright, let me see. No! Oh, wait. We could use that. Hold up. I can use these 2 torches to go grab the loot from my other 2 loot rooms. Oh, that's actually kind of good. Oh, that's really funny. We just got the 2 torches we needed to go do the other 2 rooms. That's very convenient. Well, let's see what we get. Now we'll be able to take all of our treasure rooms. Come on, something good? Eventually. We're just wasting torches, burning through torches. You know how many extra gems we're going to burn trying to get these 6 legends? Like, I'm pretty sure it's legitimately going to be upwards of 10,000 extra gems per legend. Which, of course, we have the spear, so that's not, like, too big a deal. But that's still a lot. Like, we're effectively going to spend at least 10,000 each. Extra than what we would have on torches. Oh no! Come on, something good, but not the good thing we're looking for. We got a token of Nisha. Though in all fairness, that's like one of the better things we can get that isn't it, but still. One singular token of Nisha, I guess we got something out of it. And then we continue on our path. There's only one way left, so down we go. Hopefully that'll be a dead end room, or you know, a proper one that we could take. And we'll go from there going into tomorrow. Let's see, we're 2 days in, but we're not even through the second gate yet. It's not ideal. We actually full scouted this floor, which is the big problem here. This is a really weird layout. It wasn't even highest level for path either. Very weird layout floor. Look at the shape of this floor. It goes here, then does all that, then it goes over here, then goes all that, boom, boom, boom. And it does that little weird shape. This is one of the weirder shaped ones that we've seen. Plus, it wasn't even highest level to primary path, which is also weird. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to wrap it there for now. We will be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, wait, before I do. Wait, I have one other little objective to go do. But aside from that, we are going to be doing a midday stream tomorrow and a lot of days going forward, other than on holidays and stuff. But we're actually going to be doing a midday stream a lot of days coming up, especially for the first week or possibly even first month, we'll see. But, yeah, I'll be starting a new little mini-series stream starting tomorrow. I might even make an edited video of it at some point, just to condense it down. Because we're going to be streaming it easily for like over 100 plus hours. And I haven't actually bothered doing that before. And I kind of wanted to give it a shot. Because we should have a lot of footage to end up using. Like, I've never bothered doing any game that we've ever done into a condensed video. Though even that thing's condensed video is going to be like 5+ hours long. Yes, for the thingy game. Yes, we'll be doing the thingy game tomorrow. I'll have a better description at the beginning of the stream for it. Because until we're actually in game, it's a little hard to explain everything. Alright, let's cycle through this one more time so we can go get our objective done. Get the XP booster. Tomorrow night, we're probably running like 2 or 3 XP boosters, by the way. Because I'm going to have 3 stacked up. With the ability to use 4 if we really wanted to. Probably not using that many tomorrow, but I do want to use at least 2 of them tomorrow. Because the only event we have is pet event, and that takes like 0 seconds. So much so because I think we already have it max, so literally 0 seconds. We don't have to touch it at all. So it'll give us plenty of time to go XP boost. For like at least half an hour. I just realized I'm doing Cinema Mirage. I should actually be doing, what's his name? Because I believe something had 10% this week. Or was I thinking of last week? Never mind, I might have been thinking of last week. I think it's back to normal now. There we go. And now we get another XP booster tomorrow. Perfect. And Adventure Board had nothing on it. Alright, that's everything then. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful week. 7 a.m., yes. It'll probably be closer to 7:30 a.m. Well, it technically starts at 7 a.m. There's no way their servers will actually start at 7 a.m. But I don't know. We'll see if we can start at 7. We'll try to start at 7. But there's a good chance their servers are going to be like, nope. So I might just try starting at 7:30. I'll see. We're probably going to start close to 7:15 or 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Just because I need to make sure that their servers don't completely melt within seconds. If you ever thought Gems of War servers were bad sometimes. We might be moving at like 1 frame per second at the beginning. So I'm just going to wait like 15-30 minutes. Hopefully it'll have everything situated. And yeah, we'll probably start close to 7:30. Because there's no way they launch it at that time with no issues. There is 0 chance they have no issues at launch. So it's probably best to wait at least like 15-30 minutes. Wait for the lag to die down and everything. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later. Have a wonderful week. And I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.